Breaking news, folks. This just happened. Coinbase has said the SEC has just now dropped their lawsuit against the embattled exchange and the case that could have killed the crypto industry in America had the Trump administration allowed it to continue. So let's back up a little bit. What is this lawsuit? When did SEC sue Coinbase? Well, this happened a long time ago. This actually happened in June of 2023, and the SEC sued Coinbase for violating federal securities laws. They said they sold unregistered securities. Now, the unregistered securities, there are 13 altcoins, and we're going to take these 13 altcoins and we're going to put them in the tier rank list. But first, let's just read real quick the message from the founder and CEO of Coinbase, Brian Armstrong. I like to call him my bald brother. We're just going to read the first couple sentences here. After years of litigation, millions of your tax dollars spent, and irreparable harm done to the country, we have reached an agreement with the SEC staff. This is the government body in charge of regulating crypto. We have reached an agreement with the SEC staff to dismiss the litigation against Coinbase, aka the Trump administration is dropping the Coinbase lawsuit, and then the 13 altcoins that are labeled in this lawsuit are about to have a major impact. We're going to go into what those coins are. Now, if you're reading some of these recent articles, it's honestly hard to find the complete list of 13 tokens. I went into the Wayback Machine, and I got this article from June, and it just breaks it down real simply here. Big shout out to our sponsor, Arculus, for help making this possible. Disco fam, if you got some gains this cycle by following our calls, make sure you hold on to your gains and get yourself an Arculus card. We want to help you out, so we gave you a code DC20, and it'll help you save 20%. They're a great sponsor of this channel. We love working with them, and we really like it. If you want to help support us, go get yourself an Arculus. It makes a fantastic Christmas gift. Let's hold on to our gains, and I'll see you at the top. So the tokens listed in the lawsuit are Solana, Cardano, Polygon, Filecoin, Sandbox, Axie Infinity, Chiliz, Internet Computer, ICP, and then Near, and maybe a few tokens you haven't heard of: Voyager token, Nexo, Flow, and Dash. I'll tell you what these 4 tokens are in a bit, but let's go ahead and get into the ranking system here, folks. These are altcoins that I might think be worth a buy based off this news. Now, this news is dropping on a Friday. It's the weekend. Maybe not everyone's going to have, their liquidity on the sidelines ready to deploy. Maybe some of these tokens might not get bought up till Monday by some of the Wall Street cohorts here, by some of the big whales. So let's go right into this article. First token listed, we're going to go in order here. First token listed is Solana. Now, where is Solana going to be on this ranking list? I think it's pretty clear. It's not a D, it's not a C. Pretty bullish on Solana. Really not that many tokens. I think you're going to make the S tier, maybe just 3 of them. Solana's going to be one of those 3, though. I'm very bullish on Solana. I think Solana should be, get a pretty nice impact from this news. Next token is Cardano. I'm very bullish on Cardano. I think it's pretty clear to anybody that's been following this channel for a while. DZ was going to put Cardano in S. There's no change in that. So Cardano, with Charles Hoskinson talking to the Trump administration, we've covered that in some of our other videos. Highly recommend Cardano, in your portfolio. If not, you might be on the sidelines as that thing pumps to $5, $7. All right, let's go to the next token. Now we're getting a little bit of divergence. We don't have an S token here. It's going to be Polygon. Now, Polygon rebranded to Matic, of course. So where are we going to put Matic? Now, Matic, you asked me shortly after Starbucks NFT partnership with Matic. Oh, that's an S tier. Then that was actually canceled. Nothing came of it. Off that bad news, heck, I'd probably maybe put it down to B or C. But now I don't even know if it's B. Polygon is really not taking much attention. The only thing they have going for it is Poly Market. There's so many L2s. There's so many layer 2s building on Ethereum. In fact, Sonic is EVM compatible. I think it's going to be taking a lot of the funds that would flow into this ecosystem normally. So I actually got to put Matic in the C category. I think it is going to do, pretty decent this cycle. I just don't know if it can go back to previous all-time highs. Now let's go to coin number 4. And that's going to be Filecoin. Now, DPIN is a decentralized physical infrastructure network. DPIN has different categories. There's 3 main categories with DPIN: compute, storage, communications. I've talked about it in the past. Filecoin is not part of compute. That would be render. Compute, I am not that bullish on. I think DeepSeek has proven we don't need as much compute power as we were thinking in the past, and we might have local LLMs running on people's phones, so you don't got to worry about, compute power being shared across decentralized networks. I don't know if there's a real use case for that, but storage, I am pretty bullish on storage. One of the main reasons is the cameras on our phones get sharper and sharper. We're going from, HD to 4K. Now we're going into 8K, and there's actually 16K. When you go from 4K to 8K, you actually don't double the file size. It actually grows, not exponentially, but it grows a lot larger. So storage is going to be big. I know there's a lot of explanation there. So looking at Filecoin, I think Filecoin could be an A. I'm liking what I'm seeing with that ecosystem. All right, let's go to Sandbox. That's going to be a metaverse play. Not bullish on Sandbox. Not really bullish on, the style of gaming, which is going to be similar to Minecraft. I'm not really a Minecraft kid. If you're a Minecraft kid, maybe you're going to be a little bit more bullish, but just not a Minecraft kid. I'm sorry. Now we got another gaming play. That's Axie Infinity. I'm also pretty bearish on Axie Infinity. That token died, essentially. Don't quite have it in D. They could maybe do some cool things and get that token up, but I think we're going to have to put it in the C category here. Chili's, kind of a dead project, if I'm just going to be honest with you. That was all about sports influencers and celebrities, and they're all going to want to use this chain. Did not end up happening. Probably never going to happen. Oh, man, I hate to say it, but I think I might have to put it in a D. I know they might get a soccer player here or, a Brazilian rapper there, but I just don't know if that's really going to compute to mass adoption. Next, we got ICP. Now, Internet Computer had a lot of issues with its launch. Maybe not so much their fault, but, there were issues. You look at that token, it is beaten down horrendously from its launch price. I'm not super bearish on it, though, and the team is good, and, the finality is fast, and, it's a fast blockchain. So I think it does deserve a B spot, but not quite S or not quite A. Now we got some weird tokens here. We got Voyager token. You might be wondering, what the heck is VGX? Literally never even heard of it. Well, that was the Voyager digital platform. This was an exchange token. And, this one's cooked, folks. So I'm not super bullish on Voyager. I think that one's going to go to D. All right, next one we got is Near Protocol. That's an AI-based L1. Now, maybe they pivoted to AI. Maybe they're AI from the jump. But, Near, it's a little bit of a crowded market. There's a lot of people building L1s. Sui, kind of taking a lot of attention right now. Solana, obviously taking a lot of attention, but the token is beaten down from its all-time high. So I think it's strong enough to go into the A category for me. Now we got another couple, tokens probably never heard of here. First one's going to be Nexo. If you go to Nexo, it's just a lending platform for instant loans. SEC did not like their loan, saying, hey, you're operating a little bit too close to like a bank. So Nexo, you're going to get a D here. Now, next one, also probably you haven't heard of. It's the Flow blockchain. Flow is like an old NFT platform. If we look right here, Flow was Dapper Labs, and they did CryptoKitties and NBA Top Shot. That whole ecosystem's cooked, though. So, Flow, fortunately, also going to be a D. And then that takes us to our last coin here, and that's going to be Dash. Now, what the heck is Dash? Dash is a cryptocurrency that was a payment method with the privacy focus. Regulators hate with a capital H privacy tokens. And for that reason, I got to put it in the D category below. So let me know what you think down below. I know there's probably some coins in A or B that you think should be S. Maybe my S coins, you wouldn't put an S. So let me know down in the comments. I'm going to be replying. I'm going to be checking out those comments. Maybe we'll even bring up some of these comments in the live stream. So that's my crypto tier list. You're going to hear a lot of noise about these 13 altcoins. If you even hear about it, it seems like it's kind of getting buried in a lot of these articles here. So this is a huge news. As Brian says, great news for these altcoin holders, but some altcoins are going to do better than others. And so there's your list right there, folks. I'm DZ, and I'll see your S tokens at the top.